Okay, so let me continue with what I promised first, which is how much did I spend in. Oh, this is Sydney, I'm sorry. So, how much did I spend in overall in Japan? So, here, hold on, it's not showing up. Lunch booking, maybe. Okay, there you go. So I stayed in Appa Hotel, Asakusa Ekime. That's just 150 meters away from the nearest Ekime station under Asakusa line. And the total, so I stayed there from February 17 until February 21, 2024, just recently. And also, if you check in earlier than the 3 p.m. schedule, you'll have to pay an additional of 1,000 for every hour until you reach the 3 p.m., which is the start of your reservation. Same thing when you check out. So the checkout is at 10 a.m. So if you extend like until 12, so you have to pay an extra 2,000 per hour. So, I mean 1,000 per hour for that. So there. So overall, the total amount I spent here is 17,090 pesos and 51 cents. That's including taxes, and the room charge is actually just 14,122 and so on in amount. I use my credit card in paying this, and it includes express check-in, so I didn't made any deposit payment, and the breakfast is available in the morning. It's not buffet, just to set your expectation. Breakfast, you have an option of bread and coffee. What type of coffee? So because you'll be taking your breakfast from a Square Cafe, if you'll be staying here in Kurame Ekime, I think they have different what they call this, provider of breakfast if we stay in other hotels, so that depends on where exactly you're staying. I also did withdraw 20,000 yen, and that's equivalent to 7,839.43 pesos. I only spent around 3,000 yen, and that is for the Pasmo, which I use for the train, bus, and some items that I purchase in stores. I also did overall I did pay 8,212 and 49 cents in food. So those are not included in this stay. I have some Air Asia. So the total amount I paid for Air Asia is 10,937 pesos and 7 cents. That's just one way. So that's coming from Manila going to Narita. So that's 10,937. And what else? That's just the breakdown. I also purchased a shoe, Hoka Cielo X1. That's 13,547 and 53 cents. Compared here in Manila, if you purchase it, it's around 17,700 pesos. And then accommodations, okay, food 8,200. I have miscellaneous charges here. Well, cash on hand, I also paid 1,620 for the travel tax. I have miscellaneous here, which includes travel insurance, which is amounting to 1,745 pesos. I also booked for a Mount Fuji trip. That's 2,671 via Klook. I paid 3,939 for my internet access for 15 days in Japan, Hong Kong, and also in Taiwan. So those are the things that's included. And also for the things that I needed to pay for just to get the visa. So bank cert, that's 300 pesos. Yeah, you'll have to pay it with BPI. Photo for the visa, it's 420. And also birth certificate and other fees, that's 500. And agency fee, that's 1,700. So overall, if you compute that, that would be around 11,275. So if we add all those up, from the shoes, excluding the shoes, because those are personal items, not really required for me to buy if you will be going there. So that's a total of 57,146 pesos and 4 cents. Those are the total amount that I spent from accommodation, food, miscellaneous items, transportation, and of course the tax, flying to Japan, plus the 20,000 yen. But I haven't used all the 20,000 yen, so maybe that would fall around 52,000 if we're gonna round it off. Anyway, so that's the overall expenses that I had. And moving on, so after I was able to fully recharge my phone and also my GlocalMe, which I will also be sharing how I use it later. So let's go find the Starbucks matcha first, and then after that, I'll wrap it up with how I use the GlocalMe as a tool for my internet and also for my translation gadget. So here, going back here, so hold on. So there, it stopped there. So I left the hotel at around 3:30 p.m. Yeah, past 3 o'clock to be exact. And then yeah, so I started charging. No, I think this should be like 2:30. Oh, okay, yeah, 3:30. Okay, yeah, all right. I was thinking of the time zone is, yeah, that makes sense. I'm sorry. Okay, so most of the videos here will be on the train, me doing this. So just watch, you'll see some views. Alright. One thing that I've noticed during my stay in Japan is they don't use underground for their electric lines. As you can see, they are same here in Manila or in the Philippines, where electric lines are in post, or they are like hanging on the posts or something like that. And those things didn't even matter to them. The important thing is it's working. I think the where the electric lines lie doesn't really matter where it is. What matters is how you maintain it. Those are the things that I observe, and the discipline of the people living in this country is really amazing. So there, I'm trying to avoid or limit capturing faces or faces of people while doing a video or recording a video and even capturing photos. The reason behind is because I think it would be impolite for someone to take the photos or capture a video of someone or anyone in any country without their permission. So we're trying to minimize that, or if I can blur them out, then I would probably blur them out. But the good thing is most of them are wearing masks because it's also more comfortable for anyone to wear a mask, especially that the weather is really cold. It's one way of somehow controlling the heat of the body, and that's really helpful for me when capturing videos and also photos here. So moving forward, it's still a train video. So a lot of train videos. Okay, now next. Oh, still. So I have to stop every station, especially if it's already facing people, just to avoid capturing their faces.
The next station is Sophia JP14. The doors on the right side is open. Please use the right on the stop sign and the other sign.
Okay, so when I arrive in Shinjuku, the first thing I've tried to look for is the store where I might be able to find the matcha, the Starbucks matcha. And as you see, Starbucks is actually in the here, so that's where I stopped first, and then still the same. So they are just offering the latest or the newest product that they have, and they recommended that I look at or I try checking convenience stores or supermarkets, because that's where I might find one of those. So I did. And while I'm doing that, I also did capture a few photos in Shinjuku, and this is some of them. The Seibu Shinjuku station. You will not get lost as long as you have Google Map here. You have Uniqlo here as well. So there are a lot of stores here in Shinjuku, and you might want to go around this place just in case. And this store is where I got the Shallow X1, because I first would drop by at Hoka store. It's just nearby this place as well, but I can't find it. So I don't know how to get where exactly, or I cannot really find the store. So I end up looking for other stores that sell shoes. There is another store where I saw, which I thought would be able to, or was selling the Hoka Shallow X1, but was not able to find it. So, I was able to find it, but they don't have Hoka shoes inside the store. So there. Anyway, so this is me just capturing random photos here. What's nice about this is a lot of people, well, most likely won't be recognized. And yeah, the same photo, but on a captured, or it was captured horizontally. So maybe we can say, or this is something I can use as a wallpaper, right? So this is still in Shinjuku. This is like a mall or something. I just captured it because it looks really neat, and no, I didn't see any cars passing by. And there are a lot of bicycles, or what do you call this? Yeah, bikes, motorbikes here. But I don't see them in the streets, to be honest. I haven't seen anyone ride the motorbikes in the street. Or maybe I haven't. Yeah, I haven't seen. I just haven't seen anyone. So there, if you notice in this video, that's 27,000 yen, and this is SC Elite version 4 of fuel cell of New Balance, the fuel cell SC Elite version 4. This is around 17,000 here in Manila, and that would be equivalent to around 45,000 yen, if I'm not mistaken. And this one is the old version, and it's still 17,000 here in Manila. So and it's already 18,900 yen in in Japan. So I'm not sure why it's selling it like that. But anyway, so there. So the whole Coachella X1 is 35,000 yen. The Mac X is 25,000. So see the difference. So for me, if you have the opportunity to travel overseas, take advantage of buying one shoe, not all of it. It would look like, yeah, it would be against the custom rules. And then just try it out, because they will also allow you to do something like a test with inside the store. If it's really comfortable or if it's really something for you, they could also check what are the other options that would work for you, like an insole might be useful or something like that, or the what do you call this, the sock should be something like or well, normally our socks is just one hole, right? But there are other types of socks that could really potentially improve the circulation of your blood and all those things. So what's nice about these stories, even if they have challenges really expressing themselves in English, they are able to elaborate details in a very comfortable way, and the way that you would understand what they want to say. And that's something really nice. So the guy who helped me here is really helpful. There was another guy, but he was assisting another customer. That's why he said that please wait. So you see, you will notice how dedicated they are and how important their customer is. If they're talking to just one person, they will focus to that one person until it's done before they move into another person. They don't do multitasking, which is really a great experience, a great customer experience, to be honest. So there, and aside from that, the price is really nice. so there, if you have a chance, then it would be nice to purchase one. And I think one of the reasons why there is a sale is because the Tokyo Marathon is happening March 3, and it was already like February 17 during this time. I heard there are a lot of sales ongoing within the area, and this is one of the best offer I saw. So there. Yeah, just capturing some videos. And this is me still walking, still capturing photos. And hi mom, sorry. So Paselabo Tower. And I'm not sure what's written here. But you know it's Japan if that's how it's written, I think. And you'll see there Tokyo, so I think that would make sense. So this is still me walking around Shinjuku because I'm still looking for the matcha. I saw a pin where I can probably check which is a supermarket. I did try like 7 supermarkets. The good thing is it's just like a block away from each other. And unsuccessfully we were not able to find it. Okay, so there. And still, I also tried 7-Eleven here, but still, nah, it's not successful. And I like how the trees looks like because they don't have leaves. It's really something random or different for me. So, there. By the way, aside from the shoes, I also bought here gloves. So there are a lot of bikes. That's why I'm taking a full video of this one. So that is something common you will find in Japan. Or you will notice in Japan. All right. So I haven't did or did I? I think I didn't. There you go. See how wrapped up I am? Because that's how cold it is. Okay, anyway. Oy. I'm not sure what that is, but it looks really neat, so I just captured a photo. This is the new woman, yeah, store. By the way, by this time, I accidentally bumped. I was supposed to buy just water in one of a mini store. It's not something common, and then I asked if they have that matcha, and luckily he said yes, they have, and it's the last 3 stocks. So I got all those last 3 stocks. Yeah, it's not, this is not the right time. 5:17, it's around 6:17 p.m. Oh, I haven't found it yet. Not yet here. So I still did a lot of walking. I think this is where I got it. This is store here. I can't remember, but it's just yeah, this is just me taking photos. Yeah, so I haven't found it yet. Hold on. Yeah, this one. I did this one. Okay, I did took a photo from that one. This one was taken from this video. Because it's really cold. See, I'm wearing 2 masks, and that's because it's hard for the nose when it's really hard for the nose when you're just getting a lot of cold air inside it. Mm. Yeah, this is where I got. Oh, not like Max, I think. The reason why I got this photo is because of this one. This is street. See, it's pretty. Mm.
So where am I going to eat?
Yeah, by this time I already have the matcha with me, and that's around 6:30, 9 p.m. So that's +1. Is it +1? I'm not really sure, but it's already nighttime. It should be like 7 something, or yeah, 6:30 maybe. I think I got it around 7 p.m. And I'm also looking for some place to eat. The first thing I in mind was Koko Ichibanya, because I really love how the curry was made. If you're eating the sauce in Koko Ichibanya is awesome for me. But I think I'm not really sure where I ate this day. So this is Sukiya. This is one of this is one of the common stores in Japan. They have a lot of branches. You should try at least once when you get here. It's not really that expensive. I think I ate in one and I spent like 461. Yeah, I spent 461.9 cents for that. And this is me going back to the hotel. I was not able to find any food to eat, because when I arrived to the pin, it's not Koko Ichibanya, so I think there was something wrong with Google Map or something. This one was taken from this video. This one. So there are very few passengers during this time, and it was just around 7:16 p.m. Oh, by the way, I haven't slept. So that's one more thing. one thing that I learned from this train station or train experience is once you seated, the only time you have to leave your seat is when you lift off the train, because even if you give up your seat for someone else, they won't sit on it. The one who's gonna come in, someone who has newly ride the train, those are the ones who's gonna sit on that empty seat, because they would think that no one would want to sit on that. Or it's also, I think, one way of showing respect to what I noticed. Even if it's already, if the guy, because I noticed this guy that he looks like he's like already in his 80s or really old. I'm not really sure. I might be assuming. And forgive me if I did. So I think he's really old, and I think he needs the seat more than I do. So what I did is I stand up and I just offered him the seat, but I did not take the seat. So there, so it would be best to just stay on your seat if you're the one who's seated, and then just leave it once you're gonna get off the train. So this is me. I stopped in Asakusa, so I was able to see SkyTree, and I walked from Asakusa station until the hotel. So this is how it looks like at night, and that's around 2 kilometers, I think, away from Asakusa station. Is around 2 kilometers going to the hotel. So this is how it looks like at night. And this one, I don't know what this exactly. There is no any description in the Google map, so I don't know what exactly that is, but it looks nice. Alright, so there, this is how it looks like. Oh, and this looks like a horn or something. And this is a bridge with an amazing lighting. This could be a good wallpaper. Oh, this is nice. It's really neat. My hand is there, and this is a tunnel underneath the bridge going to the other side. And I took this and this and this through this video. So there. And this is so just on the other side of the bridge, this is how it looks like. I'm not sure, but do you think that this horn complements this one? The tower, the SkyTree? It's hard to tell, but this looks really okay. So this is SkyTree. Excited to run tomorrow. Let's try Polka. See, hello, X1. All right. So I haven't taken a photo of this one, so I'm gonna grab it. The shoes I'm using during this travel is Nike. I know it's Adidas Switch Run. And what's nice about Switch Run or Adidas Switch Run is it's somewhat insulated. The the cold weather outside, we won't feel it inside the shoes, and that is something really nice about the shoe. If I use the switch forward, I might be suffering from, or I might be experiencing a little cold inside my shoe. The reason is because the mesh from that shoe is actually breathable, and air can easily come in and out. So that would be a challenge just in case. So there. This one. Okay. I'm not really sure why. But this is how it looks. And yeah, I took this photo. Imagine that I was able to take this photo. Okay. From this one. Okay. And I thought I took it via real shot. You can really see how well I'm showing you how cold it is in that place. So I did do it. I think this was taken not by a screenshot. Yeah, it wasn't a screenshot. So this is the Sumida River. I'm not sure if you heard that from one of the videos earlier. And this is one of the running paths, which is around 4 kilometers one way. So that's around 8 kilometers back and forth, just in case. And I think it would be a great experience if I could have run that. But it's really hard to run when it's really cold. So I was able to run like 3 kilometers only, or 2 kilometers, and then go back to the hotel. So as you can see, the SkyTree is really pretty. And you will see a lot of people running here. I think they're preparing for the Tokyo Marathon. And this spot, you will notice that a lot of people are either working or just drinking or dating. And I think that's a really nice spot over there. if you need a breath of air or just a different view while working, yeah, I would have to agree that this is a nice spot. So this is the 3 matcha latte tea that I was able to purchase. So there you go. Yeah, this one I got is the this is for the gloves. I was thinking it was for something else. And this is where I ate the night because I was really hungry already. This is around there. This is around 8:52 p.m. So I have to add +1 because I know that this is already Manila times. So +1. So there. I just took a photo of the food that I purchased, or of the store where I had my dinner, and I'm not really sure how much I paid for it, but I got this, and I got this. This is meat, I think. It's nice. I was able to consume all of it, so I think it was good. But there, so this one looks better. This is the one. So I think it's teriyaki. I'm not sure. I forgot. And then after that, I went back to the hotel, just left all my things, and just had with me my phone and the key card, and then went back to Sensoji temple because I realized that there might be something that I might be able to see there, something interesting, and I did. So this is how it looks like at night. This is not the temple yet. This is just one of the temples near the river, and this is where the entrance is. Remember, this is the Starbucks, and just in front of it is the entrance to the Sensoji temple. So this is how it looks like at night. You will notice that there are fewer number of people visiting at night. So I would recommend you go there at night if you just want to visit the temple. And I feel like this is a more comfortable spot for me because I prefer something that's not really crowded when visiting places. Even if the stores are already closed here, that thing doesn't matter to me. And look at those plants, it looks really almost real, but there. So there are very few people here during this time, and it was nice walk for me. So there, and that's where the Sensoji temple is. At the entrance is a while ago, so I just captured it from where I'm standing. This one, I got this from this video over here. So when I arrived around 12 noon, remember, in the first video, I didn't really went this far, but I was surprised that there's a temple. I thought that Sensoji is already the entrance. That's it, but this is the Sensoji temple at night. So there, and this is how it looks like from the side. So you have this. I think this is one of the temples. This is another entrance to the temple, and there's the temple at the back over there. But overall, if you look at it, so this is how it looks like just from the side. There. So this one, I got this from this video. And this one, I got this from this video. Okay, and yeah, I just took a photo. Alright, so I'm not sure if you can hear my voice. I think that's one of the challenges if you are covered with two masks. But it's really cold, so apologies if you did not. Me too, I almost did not understand what I'm saying, but I was just explaining that. So this is how the temple looks like, or something like that. So this is, I think, the main temple there. It's really nice at night. I'm not sure if it looks the same during the day. So remember that this one here is the first, I think, the entrance, and then this one is this. It looks like a temple on the side. And then there's another temple over there. And there's another temple over on the right side, which is just a small one. So I just took a photo of it as well. And a video, I think I did. Yeah, I did took a video. So you can hear them speaking in Filipino, because there are a lot of Filipino tourists during this time. And what's nice is that um, they are not, they are really explaining to the kids the things that are necessary when it's traveling and all those things. Anyway, this is just me taking a photo of the place that I captured from this video. It's a little blur because it's already night time, but this is how it looks like. So there, and I think I got this from this video. Yeah, I did. Okay, now okay, now next. Yeah, this is just me taking photos. This one is the entrance. So they are capturing photos as well. And this is the temple. Looks really nice. So and this is really interesting. It looks really neat as well. It's amazing how they do it. Plus, if this tree was just blooming, then that would also make it more beautiful. At the same time, it's really interesting how this photo is captured because of these dead trees, because it's also nice to look at it that way. This is another angle on how I captured the photo for this temple. So it's saying something there that I didn't, or I don't understand. So there. This is really amuses me. So I keep capturing photo. I was like planning to take a video of this one, but then I didn't proceed. This one is really neat as well. See? These two. I'm not sure what's written in there, but must be something about beliefs or anything like that. So this is me walking, going back to the hotel. So what I did from Sensoji, I'm gonna walk towards Sumida River, the Sumida part, And from Sumida Park, I'm gonna do a right turn, I think, going to the hotel. So it's near the Sumida Park, that's why. This is just me walking towards. So as you notice, so so there. It just looks awesome. See? I'm not sure how they're doing it, but it looks really nice. I think the reason why they call it SkyTree is because of this. This one I captured it from this video over here. So there. And this one I captured it from this video. Alright, so, and this one was captured from this video. So there, if you notice, I was able to capture a lot from here because the lighting is really nice. Okay, there. Anyway, moving forward. So this one, yeah. So there are a lot of dogs here in the park as well. And you will notice that a lot of people are still awake. Even if it's already 10:08 p.m. during the time I was capturing this video. And yeah, I would just capture this because it looks really neat. These are dead plants over here, and that's the street. Not really dead plants, but these are plants that are currently hibernating of some sort. This one I captured from this video. Okay, now next. Yeah, this is my finger. And I was supposed to use this as wallpaper, but because my finger covers it, nah, no more. So this is the total number of kilometers I walked. Well, the straight line is actually, some of the straight lines are train. I paused the Garmin during those times, so it's not accounted, but the total number of steps I did for that day is 28,868. That's around 32 kilometers, and that total moving time of 505 hours. Okay, just for that day. The first thing I did when I arrived in Tokyo was walk up to Sensoji, remember? So there, that's around 5 kilometers. So that's the first step. And then the next day, well, I think I did try the I'm going to show, so the next day, that's for another video, and this time I'm gonna show you the GlocalMe, which I use for my internet and those things. So this is what it looks like. All right. So this is GlocalMe. I got this from Amazon in the US, and it looks like a, I'm not sure if you can see it. So that's the batches I bought. So it looks like a little phone. It looks like a phone as well. And the nice thing about this is it has its own cloud SIM. So there. And that's you can monitor the remaining data that you can use. And so that's my internet. So that's my Wi-Fi name and then my Wi-Fi password to connect. And then this automatically updates connection. So it's like, so if it notices that Docomo is the nearest internet service, or Docomo provides the best internet service, it connects to that network. And if another Japan internet service provides better network, then it automatically shifts to that network. And I think that's really nice. The only challenge here is it's 4G, so you have to have that patience, but still a good internet connection though, and a secured one. And then aside from that, it has this exchange rate, TripAdvisor, and translator apps. I use this a lot during my stay in Japan because you can actually converse with other people because of this, which is really nice. And let me show you how it works. So from here, I'm just gonna put on hold here to talk English, and then, hi, can you guide me on how to get to the toilet? So it's gonna process for a bit. If the internet connection is really nice, then it's actually faster. During my stay in Japan, it's actually faster. So you just talk and then it will automatically captures it. So, I think. Hi, may I know where the toilet is? I think it didn't capture. I was like closing the mic. I'm not really sure. I think I did. Let's hope it works, because the internet seems to be really weak here in my room. Okay, last. Hello there. Can you help me? Where is the toilet? Okay, that's a really bad demo, but that's how it works. If you're in the place and you have good connection, then it automatically processes this one. I was able to use this not just in Japan, but also in Taiwan and also in Hong Kong, because they use Cantonese there as their language, and it works with no issues at all. Let me try again. Hi, May I know where the toilet is? So for the last time, please work. So it's trying to process. Translation failed. That's really sucks. Anyway. Ohio. Nihonjin desu ka? So I tried to speak in Japanese. I hope it works. So if your internet is weak, this wouldn't work. That's the only challenge. But if you're in the city, it wouldn't be a problem. It actually has no issues connecting to the network, and it can translate it by itself. Yeah, I'm sorry, this is a bad demo. It wasn't able to showcase what it actually does, but it works with no issues on my end when I was in Japan, in Hong Kong, and in Taiwan. So there. Anyway, so this is really helpful for me. I don't need to line up just to get eSIM or anything. And well, that's it. So tomorrow I'll be sharing another video for my day 2, and that would be, I'm not really sure where I went to the next day. I cannot really remember, but I'll share it to you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.